Shoneko, you see, court has declared you illegal. You can no longer guarantee the security. And then Shoneko had to resign. And when Shoneko resigned, Abacha assumed the head of state. By a law written by Babangida. Babangida, when he was going, said, in the event that the interim national government collapses or resigns or is dead, the most senior minister will take over power. Abacha was the most senior minister. And Babangida was to confess in his book that he knew, even when he was saying that Shoneko was going to collapse. So eventually, Babangida now made way for Abacha to take over. The same person you're accusing, he was the one who annulled the June 12. In fairness to Babangida, in that particular point, there needed to be a very strong military man to be able to hold Nigeria together then, because everything was scattered. So, when Abacha now assumed power, MKO was one of the earliest callers. I still remember the sofa. Both of them sat. Abacha, called even when MKO sat down in the sofa. Abacha told him to shift closer. And MKO shifted closer. And then Abacha, they took the picture and he beamed it to the whole world and created the impression that everybody supports his emergence. Having gotten that stability, he started reneging. By the time MKO realized it, it was too late. MKO, in frustration, declared himself president. Abiola took him, put him in jail. Abiola did not want to kill him. Abiola knew that if MKO is alive and is in jail, it's better for him. Why? No other politician would want to be president, because the sword of June 12 was hanging on everybody's head. So you can only rule by force. You can only rule by decree. So he kept him, was feeding him in jail, and was enjoying the palace. The irony of the Nigerian Federation, the people who ought to be in jail are always in the presidency, and the people who are in the presidency ought to be in jail. It is still continuing till today. Abiola, that won an election free and fair, was kept in jail, and the people who truncated his mandate, truncated the sovereign will of the people, who conducted a coup against the Third Republic, they were in the presidency. Abacha remained there, kept Abiola in jail. And when Abacha wanted to conduct his own transition to civil rule, you know what happened? All the parties came together to unanimously adopt Abacha as the presidential candidate. That was why Bola Ige said, this is 5 fingers of a leprous hand, and destroyed the integrity of the transition. The politicians were not doing it because of sycophancy. They were doing it because there was no vacancy. Even if you are elected as president, as a politician, how do you solve the June 12 issue? So, suddenly from nowhere, Abacha died. And then, about 1 month after, from nowhere, Abiola died. I've always said that the same thing that killed Abacha killed Abiola. I don't know. If you say it's of natural consequence, 2 of them died of natural consequence. If you say there was a hand of Esau, the same hand of Esau that killed one, killed the other one, I don't know. But I know that both of them suddenly, in the same circumstance, Abacha attended a state function a day before, and the next day we heard he died. Fell down, swooned on the mouth, foam coming out, and died. Abiola was being negotiated with, foreign and domestic, and suddenly he died. After drinking one tea. That tea, I don't know where it was made from. So that was how both of them died. That was how Abdul Salam came in, and we entered the Fourth Republic. That's the Fourth Republic we are in now. It was an unfortunate incident. Babangida should have solved this problem in his book by making one statement. I was the head of state and commander-in-chief of the armed forces during June 12. The annulment of June 12 was under my watch. it was an unfortunate thing I did, which I know from the benefit of hindsight I shouldn't have done. I regret that action. I am sorry about that action. I seek for your forgiveness. Forgive me. It is one thing that I did which I know I shouldn't have done. Let this be the atonement for the June 12. That's all. Why would you shift blame to your junior officers? It's an insult